I had a very successful event in Singapore. I was there for 10 days. A lot of you showed your affection on me wherever I went, whether it was the streets of Singapore, whether it was at the restaurants, the malls, and more particularly at the events. I wish to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. My team felt that I had never done a full fledged event in Abu Dhabi, and they wanted me to do so because we have a lot of friends there. So the next event would be in Abu Dhabi on the 5th of October. Those desirous of participating in that event, drop a message at the WhatsApp number given below or send a mail at the email given. My team will get in touch with you.
Hey guys, welcome back to Be Rich. Before we get into the video, I wanted to bring to your notice that my uncles Vinod Srinivasan, Anand Srinivasan and I have rolled out our Substack, which is basically a blog/newsletter where we're going to post our original research onto it, and we've analyzed macroeconomic trends. And a lot of you know my uncle Anand Srinivasan and I regularly write for The Hindu, and these articles are also going to be made available for you in the Substack. The link is moatinvesting.substack.com. You'll find it in the description and in the video right now. We hope you go check it out. We've put a lot of time and effort into it. And please give us comments and feedback on what you read. Thank you.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. It's just me today at the studio, and Anand's not here and Shashwat is away. So, what am I going to talk to you about today? Well, today, some interesting information which I wanted to share with you was about Tata Gold and Nippon Gold Bees. And so if I keep looking at my phone, my notes are there on the phone, so I keep referring to it. Don't get annoyed if I keep looking down. I'll try my best to maintain eye contact. So some of you get very annoyed when I keep looking around. I'll try my best not to fidget and move around and stay still. That said, what is gold all about? This Tata ETF gold and Nippon ETF gold. Well, there's two versions of it in the market right now. Investors have a choice between buying the Tata gold or buying the Nippon gold. And a lot of you are asking us, what's the big difference? Why should I buy Nippon or should I buy Tata? Which one should I buy? Well, it basically boils down to expense ratio. And if you're looking at expense ratio, Tata is marginally higher compared to Nippon. Tata's, the record what I have, their expense ratio is around 0.53, while Nippon Gold ETF is at 0.39. So if you're talking about which will offer marginally more returns, I would say Nippon offers marginally more returns. Then the important thing to consider would be liquidity. Liquidity is how easily you can buy and sell it, because gold is a kind of investment class where we want it to be extremely liquid. So in case of an emergency or an opportunity to invest somewhere, we can quickly liquidate it and move the funds into that. So which is more liquid? So which is easier to sell? Well, if you look at it like that, Tata Gold is rather new compared to Nippon. It's not as old as Nippon. So the assets under management, that is all the gold it's holding under management, is less compared to Nippon. Nippon is far larger, so it's more what you call liquid, and it's easier to trade. And the price transparency is more apparent in Nippon because of the simple reason of the extreme amount of trade which is happening, buying and selling in Nippon Gold Bees. You won't see it as transparent as in Tata. So a lot of you do ask that. You'll ask like, sir, today gold price corrected, but Tata's gold ETF is still not corrected. Yes, it does trade. It doesn't immediately, market does not react immediately to the news as you react to the news or you hear the news. It is not like the gold rate which you see in Zaveri Bazaar, as Anand says, in Mumbai, where you can get the spot gold rate. So that is there. So that's why I say gold trading people do is not done in ETF. ETF is more like buying gold and holding it as an investment or a safety net, is the idea of holding gold in ETF format. So keep this in mind, right? As far as performance is concerned, both will perform very well. There's no real comparison in terms of performance because both are basically gold. There's nothing else done in this. There is no other juju magic involved in this. It's very simple. So even it's like passive index investing. There is no asset manager sitting there looking at all this gold ETF being bought and sold and all that. So this is the two main things of gold. The other news which I was asked to share by Albin was regarding you Gen Z people out there. A lot of you Gen Z people watch this channel, I've been told. Of course, you're definitely not watching me. Maybe you're watching Dana or somebody else on this channel, maybe Arun. But me, I'm sure most of you are not tracking. But if you had come to this channel looking for one of your Gen Zs like Shashwat, I do want to give this information about as gold. Government of India is planning to hallmark 9-carat gold. It sounded very strange to me to start with. And Alvin explained the logic behind this is that 22-carat gold is out of reach for most people. Even 18 karat gold is out of reach for most people. So the government feels to encourage younger people in Gen Z to save some money, maybe they should start hallmarking and saying 9 karat gold and giving it a certification. That way, Gen Z people in your generation, instead of gambling the money away in future and options, who are interested in investing and saving some money, may take this opportunity of buying 9 carat certified hallmark gold. That is one aspect of it, is what I've been told. The other aspect is lots and lots of jewelers are finding it hard to entice customers to buying 18 karat, office jewelry or costume jewelry or whatever you want to say. Not costume jewelry is wrong, because costume jewelry usually means it's fake gold. This is not costume jewelry. Light gold or whatever your generation calls it now. So even this 18 karat gold has become very hard to sell. So even the jewelers have been pushing that 9 karat gold get a hallmark certification, so that it's looked as an investment class, and attracting a new plethora of young customers into their stores to buy this 9 karat gold and 9 karat jewelry. Who are present in this? Of course, our Titans, our Carat Lanes, all the Tata brands, sub-brands are all present in jewelry market. Your Kalyan Jewelers, your Thangamai, all of them are selling this kind of jewelry, are keen and are happy about this news. If it does come into fruition, you're going to find 9 karat hallmark gold. This is also another clear indication of how inflation and how pricing has gone up in such a short period of time as in 2 years. If those of you who have been looking at Anand's channels for the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years, who have been hearing him talking about always picking up some gold and keeping it for a rainy day, would be realizing from the time Anand started the channel that he was saying X amount grams of gold is good. He's been slowly lowering it and lowering it and lowering it, to the point where I was talking with Dana the other day. I told him, even if you manage to scrape 100 grams of gold, it is fantastic. So any amount of gold you can invest is fabulous. And the wonderful thing about gold investing is you don't have to make it a lump sum. You don't need to buy a stock at a certain price. You can buy gold at any grammage you want. So even when you're especially buying it in digital format, you can buy even smaller. You can even put 10 rupees, 20 rupees. So I strongly advise you, people in that generation, when you have some spare cash to go, make it a habit every day. How you have a habit of having your coffees, make it a habit of at least weekly once buying some gold. It doesn't have to be extraordinary amounts of gold. Even just 100 rupees, 150 rupees. Trust me, this kind of sipping in gold in the long term will be very valuable. Especially people who are very keen on buying bonds and who don't have 1 lakh at hand and don't know how to come to reaching this 1 lakh. Instead of keeping that 1 lakh in your savings account and collecting that 1 lakh and then converting it to bond, I would suggest that you should be slowly sipping in gold. And when you reach 1 lakh worth of gold, liquidate that gold ETF and move it into a bond. This is another strategy which you can use. This way, gold is very useful, it's very flexible, and you do not lose your value. If anything, if American government tomorrow cuts interest rates like what Anand has been saying, gold prices will rally and you will get to that 1 lakh even sooner and faster. So anyway, this is the broad and short of it, what I wanted to share with you today. I know I'm by myself. Next video, I'll try to bring some company in so that you don't get bored watching me sitting here all alone. Thanks for watching the video again, guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for all the love, which I find you guys giving me on Instagram and joining our 52-week challenge there. And a lot of you are doing very well there. I'm very happy to say we're creating a whole branch of new value investors. And who knows, maybe in 40, 50 years, we'll have many Warren Buffetts floating around in India. So that is something heartening and happy to see. So nothing much more else to say. See you in the next one soon. Do like and comment down below, and I'll see you then. Bye.
It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.